Today, I thought that it would be nice to talk about planning trips. This is a couple of tips and tricks for if you're traveling like back to back to back. So, these are just a few things that you should take into consideration. All right, so if you are interested in getting some tips and tricks on tripping, but like in a fun way, like taking a trip, like on a plane. You slapper, you get it. Yes, then stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna start with tip number one. And tip number one is have a source of income and plan ahead financially. Know your money. So know where your money is before you go, while you're gone, and after you get back. Because I'm telling you from experience, okay? I would like plan trips back to back and I'd be like, yeah, I'm on tour. I mean, I'm still on tour, but now I'm on tour with this more mature mindset. Because before I would have all these trips planned back to back to back, and I'd be waiting to the last minute trying to figure out where the money gonna come from. But I would go, but then I get out there and I won't have no money because then I didn't even think about where the money was gonna. I didn't even think about spending money until the last minute. Like literally, I done been to it. I didn't waited to the last minute to the point where I was door dashing and Ubering all night. I got off of work, started door dashing. No, actually, did I actually start the whole day? I think I was door dashing the whole day. I had to even go shopping on that day. This is all the night before the airport at 6 a.m. And I was shopping, still having to get stuff, having to get a wig, get some clothes, and I didn't know where that money was coming from, using up all my credit, using that whole day to Uber and DoorDash literally the whole day and night, all the way up until the point where I didn't even go to sleep. I DoorDash all the way to the airport. Literally. I DoorDash to the airport because I was just going in because I needed some money for this trip. And then the next one, and then the next one. So I'm telling you from experience, okay? This is why you need to know where your money is before. You need to have a source of income coming in, and you need to know when it's going to get there. And basically, you just need to plan ahead, like know what you need. So if you have enough time to know that you're going to be going on these trips back to back, then as soon as you know that you're going on that trip, you need to start saving for the trip. So that's what I mean by before. So before the trip even starts, you already like putting money towards it because it's coming. And you still want to go, right? Oh, okay. Because if you don't want to go, then don't worry about where your money is at. It doesn't matter then. It still matters, but if you don't. Anyways, that's before. And during, and by during, I mean like a budget when you're there, like a budget for shopping, going out, like how much money you want to take when you're there so you can start saving towards that too. And then when you get back, because I know that I'm not the only one who has taken trips after trips after trip, and every time I get back home, it's an issue. Yeah, I done went all the way to Miami, Florida, and I came back and I ain't got no water because I ain't paid a water bill. But I got that flight though, so that's what I'm getting at. Just know where your money is at before you go, while you're gone, and when you get back so you can have a cushion to fall on. That's tip number one. Tip number two is to check your current clothing situation so you can see what you need, how many events, themes, excursions, and airport outfits, and consider the weather. So number two, see what you're working with inside just see what you got. Unless you just want to go ahead and buy a whole new set of clothes and things like that, and shoes and stuff like that, I'm not opposed to that. But if you trying to cut costs wherever you can go through your bags, not your bags, that's not. You can go through your current articles of clothes And a personal tip, I'll be like, I gotta see if I took a picture in it. And then even if I took a picture in it and I don't want to wear it again and take a picture in it again, I would just get rid of it. That's a nice way to downsize. Bonus. Okay, but yes, go through your current clothes situation, see how many outfits you can come up with, and then go ahead and pack that to the side, and then you can narrow down what you need to go buy if you still need to go buy stuff. And it's really nice to keep in mind what type of clubs you're going to, what type of dinners you're going to, like what's on your itinerary. Where are you going when you're there? Are you going to go to the museum? You need an outfit for the museum. You just want to make sure you pack your clothes accordingly. If there's a dinner, you want a nice dinner time outfit. Excursions, if you're going to be going zip lining or something like that, you're going to need an outfit for that. You don't want to get out there in your booty shorts and get bit up by mosquitoes. So somebody come out and just came and put a poopy diaper where I was about to record my video, and she closed the bag. Luckily I just knew to hold my breath because she closed the bag, and you know how there's like air in it? Because she asked me if I had a bag she could throw it in. I'm thinking she better take it to the trash can. And she literally closed the bag, trying to close it, and the air puff came out and went towards my face. I thought she was, and then she just threw it in the trash can tied up. I thought she was going to take it to the dumpster, and she left it. Wowzer. It's handled. Okay, so back at it again. I'm in the bathroom recording because I just feel like this is better than me getting caught. I don't know, maybe it might look more suspicious if it might look more suspicious if somebody walks in, because then I, but you know, I think it's cute in here, so why not? So I got interrupted the last video and I had to actually do some work. Me? Work? What? But yes, I had to actually do some work. I had to do what my shirt said, staff. Tip number one. Tip number two is to check your current clothing situation so you can see what you need, how many events, themes, excursions, you need your airport outfit, and consider the weather. So if you're going somewhere hot, you might need to take some hot stuff. And if you're going to be by the water, you might need a sweater, something like that. Or, and you need to know if you're going to be going on excursions and stuff like that, because you don't want to go zip lining and all you brought was short sets, like, and you're going to be getting towed up by mosquitoes. And if you are going to a party or going to an event and there's like an all-white party, unless you're just one of those people, but you don't want to not bring the right color. Stuff like that. Or if your friends, if you go on a trip and sometimes your friends might have themes. If they have themes, you need to bring a theme outfit. One of my cousins, she's having an event, a birthday party in Texas. Wait, is this BX? Houston. Beyonce. Megan Thee Stallion. I tried. And she's having a trip in Houston, and one of the themes is a 90s outfit. So I had to make sure that I packed me a 90s outfit because I want to make sure I'm with the theme. You want to dress accordingly to whatever themed events there may be. And also just see what you're working with. You know, see if you already have some stuff. Wash all your clothes, see if there's some stuff, or check in your closet, see if there's some things that you haven't worn in a while that can make a comeback, or see if there's something that you just haven't worn at all that you can finally pull out. Put your freakum dress on. Get your freakum dress on. Get a freakum dress on. Get your freakum dress on. Let's see if your freakum dress still in the closet. That's tip number 2. And then you'll know what all you need to purchase when you go out. I think I already talked about this one, but just in case I didn't, let me just throw that out there again. So that was tip number 2. Tip number 3 is schedule your pre-self-care. Like, so you already know that the trip itself, or whatever trip or whatever you're doing or event, there's going to be some self-care during the event. But you know you have to prep for the trip. You have to prep for the trip. Pre-self-care prepping. I don't know what all your self-care might consist of. Some people might want to get those body wraps. I wanted to try the little body wrap thing, but I didn't make that. I wasn't able to put that into my schedule. But you know, if you need to get a wax, schedule your wax. You need to get your eyebrows did, schedule your eyebrows. You need to get your lashes done if you don't feel like putting on strips the whole trip. Go get your extensions, things like that. Whatever you need to prep for the trip to make you feel your best while you're there. That's that. Oh, your nails, look at this. Yeah, it's coming up. I'm getting my nails did. I already got my eyebrows done and they're too far apart, but I still think that they're neat and cute. I haven't had my eyebrows done in years. Here we are. So that's tip number 3. Pre-self-care, get her done. Tip number 4, plan your excursions, your food and your outings. Basically, that is your, what's that thing called? Itinerary. Yes. Get your itinerary going so you know where you're going to be going, what you're going to be doing. And leave some wiggle room. Because leave some wiggle room for spur of the moment. You know how you make a plan, something might happen, so you got to follow up with another plan. Leave your wiggle room. Make sure you can schedule that stuff in advance, because sometimes it might be hard, depending on where you're going, it might be hard to schedule stuff as soon as you get there. But there are things to do, but it's just sometimes easier to plan ahead as far as the things that you're going to be doing and what you're going to be eating. Can't forget what you're going to be eating. Especially if you do like certain type of diets, or if you're like doing a keto, or if you're plant-based or vegetarian or pescatarian, you need to know if they have places like that in the area, or you know, you might find something interesting to do ahead of time. Or ask around too, that's fun too. Long story short, plan ahead, plan for excursions and stuff like that, so you can dress accordingly. And that brings us to the last tip. It's tip number 5. And what you need to do is think about transportation. Think about your ride. You gonna be taking an Uber? Are you gonna be lifting? Are you gonna be taking a taxi? Are you gonna rent a car? Are you gonna be using public transportation? Because these are all options. And all of these options are time consuming. And some of them are, you know, depending on the cost. You can fit it into your budget. So that was that. A little quick, short, sweet video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Oh my God, what is going on? I hope you all enjoy this video. Comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or comment down below if you used any of these tips and they helped you out. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.